Recently, World Athletics has dropped their nominees for the Track Athlete of the Year, the Road Running Athlete of the Year, and the Field Athletes of the Year. Many of these athletes you're probably very familiar with, and these names include Mondo Duplantis and Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. You know, some of the big celebrities in our sport. However, there is one athlete that is being overlooked to a huge degree, and this is honestly unfortunate, because this athlete has had one of the greatest years, not just in 2024, but of all time. On the women's side, one athlete that truly deserves your attention is Beatrice Chebet, because in 2024, she achieved something that has not been achieved in 16 years. For this 2024 season, Chebet achieved the double in the 5,000 and the 10,000 meters in the global finals, winning over some of the most talented athletes in the world, including Faith Kipyegon, who is actually the defending 5,000 world champion. But adding to this double is the fact that Chebet won this year's World Cross Country Championships, and this makes her the first person to do this since Kenenisa Bekele back in 2008. For the 2008 season, Bekele won the 5,000 and 10,000 meters in Beijing, China, closing like a freight train over the final 400. And if we look to the 2008 World Cross Country Championships in Edinburgh, we can see one of the craziest races to ever go down. A few kilometers into this race, Bekele bent down and he actually had to put his shoe back on because his shoe was knocked off coming around this turn. This was obviously problematic, but instead of panicking, Bekele bent down, put his shoe back on, lost a few seconds, and then he had to slowly but surely make his way back to the lead. What's crazy about this race was that Bekele still won quite easily over everyone else in the world, making Bekele one of the greatest cross-country runners of all time. Since this accomplishment back in 2008, no other athlete has won the World Cross title and then the 5,000 and 10,000 meters in the global finals, so Bekele really cemented himself as a legend in 2008. And this season, we have also seen Chebet achieve this triple, and on top of this already historic accomplishment, she also broke the world record in the 10,000 meters with a time of 28 minutes and 54 seconds, officially becoming the first woman to ever break 29 minutes for the 10,000 on the track. Chebet's exploits in 2024 are honestly astonishing, and specifically for this 10,000 meter performance, she achieved a World Athletics score of 1,309, which is super impressive, and it now makes her one of only 2 athletes in history to break the 1,300 barrier for the women's 10,000. And she also holds this world record over Letesenbet Gide from Ethiopia by 7 seconds, which is truly extraordinary because Gide is one of the greatest distance athletes of all time. To win the cross-country title and then the 5,000 and 10,000 meters in the Olympic Games is just mind-boggling. And she also ran 2 5,000 meters this season in 14 minutes and 9 seconds. And for these 2 races, they were going after the world record, and I really do think she could have gotten it had she had the right day, but it just didn't happen in both Zurich and Brussels. But there is a real possibility that in 2025, she could break the world record because right now, she is only 24, so she still has many more years of world-class running, and I really do think she is going to be a world record challenger for years and years to come. Do not sleep on Beatrice Chebet as the World Athlete of the Year because she honestly deserves this title. And I'll make sure to link RUNNERBOI'S video in the description down below. He goes into great detail on how epic her 2024 truly was. Thanks for watching, everyone. And as always, until next time.